Nope, not gonna do that joke. All right. Yay! Oh, this is so dumb. For the last 6 months, whenever I take a shit in our home, I heard an audible sigh. Whenever I take a shit in our home, I play the song Release the Beast by the band Breakwater. It makes my wife laugh every time. I laugh every time. And it's a nice, gentleman way to say, don't come in here. And last week, I went into a bar, and that song came on randomly, and I shit my pants. Yeah. I accidentally created a Pavlovian response. I call the whole experiment Pavlov's asshole. It's a smart crowd. You guys like smart diarrhea jokes. I had to give a... No, I'm not going to do that. Audible. Omaha. I was at a water park recently, and this is like a kid's water park. And we were taking these baby cousins of ours, my wife and I, like down these little slides. And at one point, at the end of the slides, we're in the water, we're splashing around, and my wife jumps up out of the water and she panics and she's like, oh, I lost my sunglasses. And I was like, oh no, we'll find them, don't worry. I have the lifeguard turn off the jets to the pool so we can look better. And we're searching. And kids by nature, very impatient. But kids waiting for a water slide, the most impatient creatures on the planet. I started to get booed at a water park. We're just trying to find these sunglasses. Eventually, there's these sunglasses underneath the water. I see them. I reach down. I close my eyes. I grab the sunglasses. But guess what else I grab? A human ball of shit. I jump out of the water faster than any dolphin ever. And I have my hand up and I point to it for everyone in the park to see. And I scream, there's shit in water! There's human shit! I do a 360. I want everyone to know. Those kids that had just been booing me now love me. This is the best day of their lives. They're going down water slides and there's a crazy guy talking about poo-poo. I go up to the lifeguard, I'm like, there's shit in here, what are you gonna do about it? And she's just like, look, dude, I'm 15, I'm getting paid $4 an hour. It's a children's water park. There's shit and piss everywhere. Look at my eyes, we all have pink eye right now. Don't go to a children's water park. The worst part about it, afterwards, I handed my wife her glasses and they were broken. And I was like, I'm sorry, your glasses were broken. And she's like, it's fine. They were just $5 at Target. He's like, I took human shit for $5. Not doing that a third time. I don't know if this isn't like common knowledge, but the Amish community, again, king of transitions. The Amish community has an experimental phase, like I think at like age 16, called Rumspringa, where we got some Amish people here today, where people that just like to party, maybe. They get to just like play. They get to like go out in the world and abandon like their Amish stuff and just like have electronics, you know, if they want to sin or do drugs, whatever they want to do. And I was thinking about this and I was like, oh man, can you imagine like some kid that's just like going real crazy with that, which happens a lot. They're just like, they do a hit of acid, then, oh, they're loving it downstairs, this joke. And the setup. They love setups down there. It's crazy. They just... They do it. They do a hit of acid, then throw some mushrooms on top of that, and then a friend hands them like a DMT pen. Now they're really going deep into the rabbit hole. And, they're outside, and they're looking up at the trees, and all the leaves in the trees just turn into like a million eyes just looking back at them, And then the wind through the trees sounds like the universe is whispering secrets. All the secrets in the universe to them, And then the bark on the tree becomes a snake, and suddenly they're trapped in this terrifying yet magnificent universe. And then this benevolent being comes down, and they are filled with warmth and joy. And then they're just like, you know what? I really want to go back to churning butter. Enough of this bullshit. I get way more answers to life churning butter. Damn it, that's a new one that I want to make work better. It's very Norm Macdonald. You know what? I don't know. Do you think butterflies have tattoos of annoying drunk women? On the lowers of their thorax? I was listening to Charles Manson's music the other day. I don't know if you ever given that a whirl. He has like folk songs out there, and they're actually pretty good. I was listening to it. I was like, I don't think it's good that I like this. Does this mean I'm going to kill somebody? I was scared for myself. And then as weird as I felt for myself, I was like, oh man, must be so much weirder for the artist that the algorithm suggests based on me liking Charles Manson. Like, if you like Charles Manson, you'll really love James Taylor. It's always the quiet ones, you guys. I recently accidentally started a dildo collection. Hear me out. Here's what happened. This was Christmas a while back. This is a weird way, with my in-laws. This is a weird way to start the story. Here's what happened. We were celebrating Christmas, and gifts were being passed around. And at one point, this giant, extravagantly wrapped box comes my way, and I'm all excited. And I point to my in-laws, and I was like, oh, it's from you guys. And they were like, oh, yeah. And then I open it up, and wouldn't you know it, it is a giant dildo. I look at the dildo, I look at them, I look back at the dildo, I never will look at these people again. I was scared. I was like, I don't know what this family is. This is weird. And then I hear my future brother-in-law start cracking up. And that's when I realized he has played a wonderful prank on me. He just wrapped up a dick in a box, said it was from his parents. That is genius. That's so good. We gotta all try it this holiday season. I wasn't mad at all. Cut to a few years later, I get engaged to my now wife at that very same space in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's on the edge of Santa Fe, and it's as soon as we get engaged, we start celebrating. The champagne's flowing. My brother-in-law comes up with this giant 3-foot box. It's wrapped. It's 3 feet long. No way it's a dildo, right? It's too big. It's not like a yard dick. I open it up. Wouldn't you know it? It is a dildo. Now, I don't know if you know what a dildo is. There's at least one person in this room. No. Google it after the show. The reason the box is so big, it came with a construction hat, safety goggles, and a safety vest. It's basically like a big Black & Decker drill with a dick on the end. And it features a very powerful light. And right after that, we all have a laugh about it, and then afterwards, my mother-in-law, we're going to walk back to the guest house, which is like 100 yards away, and she was like, it's bear season right now. You can't walk back without a flashlight. And I was like, we got one! We got the drill though. But here's the deal. You have to press the trigger to make the light go. So us two newly engaged lovebirds are just walking down this path. And we're laughing like idiots. It has cast this 30-foot shadow of a dick on the road. We're picturing pilots up above just like talking to their crew, you know, everybody on the plane, like, oh, if you look out the left-hand side of the plane, you will see why they call New Mexico the land of enchantment. I was like, look, I don't want a plane to go down, but this would be the time where they have to land from the light of the dick, like that. Anyway. And long story short, I had never seen a bear the whole time I had been visiting New Mexico. Wouldn't you know it? The one time I've had some champagne and I've got a drill dough. We come across our first bear. And I murdered it with the drill dough. Yeah. I'm joking. His name was Frank. He really enjoyed it. He's a good guy. Lives in the guest house now.